So, Scott, we're here at Silverstone, penultimate round of the 2024 season, and crucially, your first full year in BTCC. Looking back, sum it up.
Yeah, it has been a crazy journey. Hard is an understatement, really. It's been a very tough year. Obviously, coming in as a new team and a new driver as myself hasn't been easy, but I've loved it. I've loved every moment of this championship. It's good to be on track with some really good drivers like Ash, Tingram and Jake. All of them drivers. It's good to be actually being around them and learning off of them, racing against them. I've really enjoyed it.
I guess you always knew it was going to be a challenge. I remember speaking back at the start of the year, but the touring cars, it's on another level. Can you kind of sum that up to people? Because, you know, you've been in the TCR last couple of years. Yes, they're both touring car categories, but this is something completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you can. Although I'm in it and I'm a part of the British touring cars, it's very hard. Something. It's just like, it is the pinnacle of British motorsport, and it is a crazy championship. From each weekend, you're literally at the start of the year it was a weekend racing, a weekend off, a weekend racing. So you have to be mentally and physically prepared for each round. I've loved it. It has been a challenge, and I knew it was going to be a challenge, as you said. I'm happy with the progress I've made. Obviously, I got the independent win at Knockhill for the last race there. I've enjoyed this season, and to have a trophy as well means everything.
Yeah, for sure. And you must be satisfied looking back on the progress you've made, both with sort of learning and then on-track position as well, because you've been in the points multiple times this year, haven't you? And, you know, that's a big thing in touring cars, isn't it? Because it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it's certainly easier said than done. And although the championship size of the size of the grid is only 20 cars this year, all of them 20 drivers are great drivers. And like anybody can be on the podium, really. If you have a good weekend, anybody can be fighting right up the front. Our time will come, and just got to keep on chipping away, learning, and just end the season on a high, really.
Yeah, for sure. We're at Silverstone today on the national circuit, a very short track, a bit marmite among drivers because it's a bit flat, and I think it sends some of them to sleep. But it provides an interesting challenge because of its shortness, really, doesn't it? Because every corner has got to be right, really, for it to work, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's a slightest of mistake that you may have not even think that's a mistake. That will cost you a tenth maybe, but that tenth is the difference between first on the grid and 10th on the grid. It is really close quarters round here. But I love it. I've done really well round here in TCR last year, and qualified third, and got some really good results. There's no reason. I like the track, although it's a bit of a boring layout to say. I like it here.
And hybrid's going to play a big role, isn't it? Because obviously we've got lots of straights, you've obviously got plenty. So that must, you must be confident going into the weekend as well.
Yeah, 100%. I've got loads of hybrids, so just make sure I use that up every lap in qualifying, and then play the strategy through the race and know what others have got around me. So I think with a nice bit of hybrid we can do well.
Absolutely. Best of luck.
Cheers. Thank you.
Awesome.